Jason.
Okay, so this dream that I had last night was that Michelle, hateful bitch, and I were hanging out, and we were on a military base, and this bomb started falling like out of the sky. It was a very small one, but it was totally time for me to wake up at 7:30 p.m. So it was a small bomb, but when it landed, Michelle dove onto it. It was between these two jeeps, and Michelle dove onto it and like absorbed the blast from it. So I don't think it was nuclear, but it was like that, like nuclear. And so she dove on it, and the bomb exploded, and she ended up being like totally okay, and everyone was like, "How are you okay?" And she was like, "I don't know." So then we were in the medical office, and I glanced and I saw like military plans on the table, but like I didn't remember them until way later. They were just like, psh, it was just a mental image. And so she, I don't know why, but she goes in the ladies' room, and I go into the ladies' room also. So we're both in the ladies' room, and that's where she discovers that she has these mind powers, but they only work to me, and they only manifested themselves by like writing out her thoughts on nearby objects. So like in the bathroom mirror was where I saw her think this guy's shirt is funny, and I was like, and it was Bugs Bunny, and then I was like, am I seeing that, or is like she's what just happened? And then she was like, what just happened? And then she was like, can you hear me? And then like I was like, yo, like how am I seeing your thoughts? This is crazy. So that was one of her powers, and then her other power that she had was that she could shoot like blasts out of her hands to like attack people. And hold on, so then what happened here? So then we found out that there was like this conspiracy theory that it was all due to a hostage negotiation that had gone wrong, and that there were hostages on that military base that some country wanted back, but we weren't going to give them. But we said we were going to give them, but we weren't going to. But basically it was our government's plan all along to kill our own people, like on that base, and the hostages, and the enemy people, like kill us all at once because they didn't care. But Michelle saved the day, and then that's when I was like, oh, and I had like this like psych moment, like where he flashes and sees like exactly what was there, like in the angle, and I was like, that's the plans that I saw, like someone would just leave, plans like that laying out. And so I saw these plans, I was like, oh, that's the plans that I saw. And then that's where it's like, oh, we did it, and then that part's underlined because it's like we, the United States, did it. And then Michelle and I have to prove it together, like that the government is responsible, and we do. And then at the end was when I was like, I bet you will get a costume now and be a superhero. And she was like, no, I'm not going to do that, because I'm a hateful bitch. And I was like, no, you can be helpful, bitch. And then, like, I don't know, I just imagined her in like a stupid pink Power Ranger suit with like a H and a B there. So it still like was like hateful bitch, but it really stood for helpful bitch. Like she wanted to think it was hateful bitch, but she's really a helpful bitch.
Nice.
So,
what did she say to that when you sent it to her?
What?
What did she say to that?
Nothing. She didn't respond at all. So
what?
Apparently it was even crazier than I thought. She's probably doing the night shift stripping at the library. Because RB strips at the library during the day in the nonfiction section. And I imagine that hateful bitch strips in the library at night in some other section that nobody goes into. Like self-help.
The library.
The vibrator?
The library.
The library, yeah.
In Orange County?
I don't know. California.
Yeah.
Are we done? Are we done here?
I don't know.
Alright, count backwards from 3 and then I'll wake up.
You'll wake up?
Wait, what?
What?
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Good morning.
Kill it.